Hey, welcome back, folks. So let's play Mass Effect 2 on the Mysterious JG. We are searching the wreckage of the Normandy, and I am chiding myself for having spent not a huge amount of time in the last video, but enough time, doing the whole meta LP griping. Bobo's not watching, Bean's not watching. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get over that here. Entry 1. Unrecoverable data, blah blah blah. Spoke with the commander about this. Deemed all these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Blah, blah, blah. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Damned Asari, Quarian. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. With a Quarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything. I wouldn't let her babysit my children or anything, but she has to be on board. I suppose that's not too bad. Unrecoverable data. For now, I'm taking a look back at the past entries in this journal at how blind I was at the time. I came with a ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say, die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Oh, it's Navigator Presley. Aw, that's sweet. Again, not a character that got like a ton of color and depth and exposition in the last game, but he was a named character. We talked to him. He died. And his little datapad entry is, almost a perfect nutshell of this entire series. Mass Effect 3 will pound the point home even more. There will not be a major departure on that score. It's really the one that drives it into the ground almost. But the whole point of the Mass Effect series is humans and aliens aren't that different. We should all just get along. It's the classic Star Trek, morality play of, if in this exciting science fiction future different alien species have more in common than they think, isn't it just possible that different races and sexual orientations and nationalities have more in common than they think too in our own time? Isn't it worth thinking about, people? And I'll stop myself before I go into a long, just free association thought about, why some people like sci-fi and why other people think sci-fi is geeky, and I don't see a lot of really conservative religious types watching sci-fi. I stop myself before I even get started on that topic, even though I just got started on it. But yeah, message of tolerance, big thing in this game. Although it does occasionally undercut itself and introduce a species that you're clearly not meant to like. Mass Effect 3 sees extremely limited involvement from the Vorcha. They were brought into this game to be grunts. I think somebody realized along the way that they don't fit in all that well with the rest of the series, so they didn't get rid of them or anything, but they play a pretty reduced role. I mean, the Krogan are almost as antagonistic as the Vorcha in some ways and as hostile, but you're clearly meant to like. Rex is meant to be, and is, the coolest character in Mass Effect. Are we going to find the KFC heat lamp? Y'all know he used to hang out under the KFC heat lamp, don't you guys? A good friend, Kaiden. It was also one of those deaths that, depending on how sentimental you are and how into the characters you were, that whole bit with, just openly and rather cheaply emotionally manipulative, but at the same time hugely effective. When you get to that mission and you can't get them both. Kaiden or Ash, somebody's got to die. One of these days I'm going to find a crate that doesn't have a dog tag in it. I'm not going to know what to do. I just took shield damage by walking into the crate. I took damage to the shield. I failed to believe in the shield. If you kind of pay some attention to the geography and what areas you've already swept, this isn't being too bad. No, except that I was about to return to the Normandy because I lost track of the fact that that's where we came in. The game was waiting for me to claim that I knew what I'm doing and I'm making good time by searching areas in a logical order, and then I immediately proved that I'm lost. I have no idea where the hell my character is. Five more, and I'm actually getting a little uneasy because I feel like I've already swept most of the map. Have I been in there? Maybe I haven't been in there. No, I haven't been in there, or I would have seen this already. So I guess maybe this will be the remains of the deck that had the KFC heat lamp on it. Oh man, they probably will give us a flash of Kaiden. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the KFC heat lamp right there, folks. Oh man, Shepard. Hold it together, buddy. I know the KFC heat lamp is a special place for you. And of course, there's a different bit of wreckage. The wreckage at the bottom floor of the whole ship, which I don't think we found yet, actually, would feature, had Ashley died, it would have a flashback of Ashley. Alright, but now I'm nervous. We got 3 more to go, and I'm pretty sure there's no major sections that we haven't looked at yet. The shuttle was over there, and I think I went straight in that direction. So maybe this turned to Normandy. Maybe this corner over here I haven't been to yet. Yeah, that's right. That's what the ship used to look like. Ship's actually fairly intact, considering it crashed into this planet from space. You know, it's a bit of a long fall. Alright, 2 more to go. Oh, boy. Well, I placed the dang, diddly-dig-dang beacon. I'm not returning to Normandy without finding those 2, though. And at this point, I've hit the point now where I found enough that I would be really hard-pressed to use a fact to actually figure out which 2 I haven't found. I'd have to go back through the whole damn thing. So, ooh, dog tag, yeah, finding the evidence, people died, yeah. Tragic remnants of those who passed away in the service of peace and freedom. I might get experience if I find all their dog tags. Alright, so wherever this last one is, it's almost certainly someplace I've already been. I just didn't... Woo, sliding along there, singing a song side by side. I just didn't swing the camera in the right direction to actually catch a glimpse of it. Or didn't notice it, or something. I doubt... I'm going to go back into this, but I doubt it's actually in one of these, because I probably would have been suspicious if I actually entered any portion of the old ship without finding a dog tag in there, and I would have kept looking till I found it. So it's probably just hanging around outside someplace, and I just didn't angle my camera in quite the right way. So there's not a lot left to do except just... This is what I was afraid of. It hasn't gotten ridiculous yet, but that's what I was afraid of. So you'd get to the point where there's like 1 left that I hadn't found, and just... You know. Do I have a map? No, I don't have a map. Thought maybe he would have built one up in his own brain as he went. Not that I've done that. It's the KFC heat lamp, so we've been here. There's a little glowy bit there that looked like it might have been a dog tag. It was not. I suppose it was Kaiden's dog tag we found? No, because he didn't die at the KFC heat lamp. He died on Beermeyer. A planet that, as far as I know, does not have a KFC heat lamp. There's no way I can, like, climb up to one of these higher elevated points and search. Let's try elevate access. Yeah! Let's try that! Yeah! Oh man, every time I get that little return to Normandy message, I'm like, oh yes, I found it! For like a fraction of a second, then I realize, I haven't found it! Well, maybe it is really close to the shuttle. I know I've already been around this thing, but... Oh, there it is. I knew it would just be hanging around out in the open. It wasn't going to be in wreckage, because the wreckage ones, you know, they're pretty easy to find. The ones that are just under random rockets, yeah, if you didn't happen to notice them, you didn't notice them. So there we go, folks. We've recovered the dog tags. Mission complete. Probably get Cerberus funding out of this, regardless of how silly that is. A monument has been placed at the last resting site of the SSV Normandy on Alchera, and the families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. That hadn't already happened? I thought Shepard had been out of commission for like 2 years. Got experience out of it. We got Geth shield strength? Okay. Geth and Alliance technology diverged when Geth migrated beyond the Veil. With Geth technology is wholly incompatible with Alliance technology. This upgrade improves on Geth shielding. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. We got Alliance funding. We didn't get any credits that we found. So I guess the Alliance paid us to, like, place that monument there? Whatever. Access map kiosks and civilized areas for directions to important landmarks. Drink Diet Mountain Dew to get increasingly goofy and overexcited as you LP. I really ought to be studying. I have another section of the CPA exam this week, but it's the one that I already feel the most strongly prepared for. And as I mentioned in some Samurai Warriors 2 recording I did the other day.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Killer. Thank you, Dan. That's Ozymandias from the Watchmen movie. Thank you, Dan. Anyway, yeah, I passed the finance section. I'm so excited. I totally thought I failed that section. I was gonna have to go redo it, and I have a lot of stuff, honestly, that I've kind of got put on hold until I finish the CPA. That I can get rolling when I get the CPA going. You know, I don't want to get off on any more tangents, but yeah, that was really good news. I've taken for anybody who's not watching Samurai Warriors, but is kind of vaguely keeping up with what I'm doing as I go on occasional little personal bloggy stuff during these LPs. 2 sections of the CPA down, 2 to go, but the 2 sections I've passed are the ones that are almost always referred to, at least by people who work in the same group I work for, do the same job I do, and have the same professional experience I have. The 2 sections I've already taken are much harder than the 2 sections that are left to go, so I'm psyched. I'm excited. I'm going to finish this thing in about 7 months, and you have 18 months to do it. After you've passed your first exam, you got 18 months. And not even from the point where I passed the first exam, from the point where I first started studying for the first exam, it's only going to take 7 months. If I keep going, I'm hot shit. What can I tell you? All right, so let's read the damn messages and move on with the game. An important request. Oh, Normandy crash site. Commander Shepard, the Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you have provided peace of mind for a lot of people. Commander, I thank you on their behalf. Thanks, Shepard. Thank you, or Hackett. Thank you, Dan. I like Admiral Hackett. He's not like a guy that you get a close personal relationship with, but he's a consistent presence. And I don't think he's going to turn heel on us like Ilube or something. I don't know why I just mentioned Ilube, other than that he was like kind of a background authority figure presence in G Gundam of all things. You're just kind of, oh my god, G Gundam spoilers. He turns heel at the end. You're like, what, really? That guy? I didn't think we had a lot emotionally invested in him, but okay. He turned heel in a pretty awesome way, actually, but it was kind of unexpected. Unexpected in the unless you're paying attention way. The like, it's so obvious that this other guy who's on your support team is a jerk who might turn heel on you that it's shocking when, oh, it's not critically safe. It's shocking when the guy who acts like a nice guy turns heel, but only if you don't really know the rules of drama. Like if you get used to these whodunit detective mystery stories, and there's like 4 suspects or 4 people who potentially could be it, and one of them is nice, they're always the one who did it at the end. Anyway, we got the anomaly there. We can secure we got so much stuff we can do. Oh my god. Let's secure the smuggled cargo. Is this the secure the... Is this the... I can't tell which system this is. I've got too many things going on at once. I can... secure smuggled cargo, I think it's probably the mission that we got from What's-Her-Face, Evil Tits, the leader of Omega. Although it's listed as an N7, so... We'll do the anomaly first. What's-Her-Face, McEvil Tits can wait. And I think she gave that tip to us about the smuggled cargo as like as a reward, that it was there if we wanted it. I don't think she's expecting it back. So it's not like we can really make her wait on it, because she doesn't give a shit if we do it or not. But there's Zenithu.
I have detected an anomaly.
Believed to be a post-garden world, Zenithu has large parcels of calcium carbonate and sedimentary rocks, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics and even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Its surface gravity is comfortable, and its temperature, sunny side of the street, temperature tolerable by most sapient species. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and fire probe off, just because you start off at a decent strike. This is Cornelia Pepper speaking. Yes, I understand how to track the white indicator. I just was getting some minerals while I'm here.
Scans have found something.
Alliance sources request that all ships keep... Oh, it's a hotspot. Watch for signs of the missing freighter MSV Estevanico. Maybe I should know that name, but I don't. Lost 1 year ago in this sector. Any data recovered that sheds light on that ship's fate will be rewarded. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similarities to that of the Alliance merchant freighter we discussed above. Structural integrity is critical. Life support is damaged but capable of sustaining skeleton crew. Who knows what's out there in the galaxy? Explore and find out. Find out. Lucky. Liberation. Find out. Lucky. Yeah, the ogre battle. For the SNES. What a fun game to LP. I don't think anybody's completed an LP of that game. It would be a long LP, folks. This thing is going to collapse in a cinematic.
Searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours. Warning: disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
I feel like as part of exciting cinematics, this thing is going to collapse. And that we probably don't have control over that. I don't think you can get an instant game over by falling to your death. But it's the kind of thing that they'll make. They'll make this thing collapse as soon as I step off of it, right? Oh, wait, there was loose tile, so maybe it is, maybe I can fall to my death. I'd certainly like to fall to my death if that's possible. Let's just see. Oh, this is like a little mini game. Can you find the correct pathing? Game over, yeah. Okay, that's what this is. It's a little... Hey, look, we made a kind of like platformer minigame for you. Minigame that they made for us. Biggest irritation will be the fear that I missed optional stuff. by going in the wrong direction. Hey, what's over there? Oh. It's like lit up. It's like a flashing red light, but I thought it looked like a red light on like a retail establishment that was somehow built on the wreckage of the ship. Eat a Joe's. Eat a Joe's. Find iridium. But how do I get over there? The refined iridium is taunting me with its closeness. Yeah, I know I can hop across small gaps. Apparently not this one. Let's look at it from over here. Is there an obvious path? If I can get to there... how would I get to there? From over there. How would I get to there? From over there. How would I get to there? Okay. Well, let me go down there. I really don't think, unless I'm allowed to somehow drop down. Like, none of this stuff is worth risking Commander Shepard's life again. I probably have to continue further along the path that... I'm just worried, you know, that if I keep going, I'll miss optional stuff. But looking at it, it seemed like, It looks like if I keep going further down the path, that seems to be the main way to go to proceed the whole level. Probably somewhere off of there will be a branching path where I can get that stuff. And if not, you know, it's not the end of the world. Although, wait a second. This is where I thought this went further down that way. Maybe if I take too long, I'd run out of time to take some of these paths? That leads there, and that comes over to... It really looks like you're supposed to hop across here. Or is there some place where it's safe for me to jump off of this thing? Wow, this is the most exciting anomaly ever. I like the part where you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. And I took out a gun and don't even know how to unequip it. I just accidentally launched a frickin' robot. That wasn't all that useful, was it? Maybe that was it. Maybe I was supposed to hurry up and do that before those plates collapsed. And now it's not winnable. I would think I would get some kind of indication, though. Oh! Ah! Oh! Ooh! Aha! Yeah, and they form a little bridge. That annoying metal swinging sound should have tipped me off. Metal swinging, it's like a new genre of music that combines swing band music with metal. It's the most metal swing band you've ever heard. I thought it was a shame. I Remember that band Zoot Suit? Cherry Poppin' Daddies playing. That like sort of one-hit wonder band with their song Zoot Suit Riot was real popular a couple years ago. And I was like, watching some kind of like televised New Year's party thing with my older sister, and like that band came on. She's like, I really like that song, and she's a fairly, reasonably straight-laced kind of lady with that stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of a shame that their band is called what it's called. She's like, oh, what's it called? And I was like, Cherry Poppin' Daddies, and she's like, oh, like she didn't know that was their name. She's like, Okay, well, things are gonna move along a lot faster now. I feel like that was the big thing that you had to figure out, and I don't know if there's a whole lot left to figure out now. Perhaps more exciting challenges will come, but now I feel like, okay, I figured out your gimmick. How do I... Okay, maybe I haven't figured out their gimmick. How do I get up there? Am I now supposed to drop off? Am I supposed to go here? No. Am I supposed to drop off onto something else? No. Do I have to look for more shootable stuff? I mean, I haven't won yet, have I? I don't think so. At some point I would have... Yeah, it's got done saying, now it's easy, the hard part's all done. I'm suddenly completely stuck again. I mean, it seems like I should be able to go someplace from here, but I can't. So, go figure. I'm on the other side of this thing. I can now get to this thing. Maybe this is like a complete red herring. I'm not supposed to go here at all. That won't be useful to me because that's the way I got here. This would get me to new stuff, wouldn't it? But it won't let me climb it. And I don't actually see any indication of treasure over there, so maybe I'm not supposed to go that way at all. Maybe I'm supposed to be shooting loose panels of some sort over here and knocking them down. This is a puzzle. And if you figured it out a long time ago and are just sick of watching me, I do apologize, but... I can't help but feel we were supposed to come here, like here, this place where we got this element 0, and it's not supposed to end there. Maybe that was just a little quick side trip, and the main event is somewhere over here, but... I don't see how shooting if that helps. Really. Is there a piece that's kind of swinging around? I still hear the noise of things that you can potentially shoot at. I don't know. I kind of am... Well, I'm needing to end the video, but I kind of wonder if I should figure this out before I subject you to more watching of it, or if it's just going to come to me in the next few seconds, or if you're supposed to climb this damn thing, and there's not supposed to be a puzzle to this bit, it's just acting goofy. Or it's having the gun out that's messing me up. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, all that fucking... Ugh. I mean, you know, folks, the controls aren't that complicated. I didn't do something different that time. It just suddenly worked. And of all games I've ever LP'd, what I am reminded of in this particular moment in time, and this is not paying a compliment to Mass Effect 2, I'm reminded of The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle for the NES. That's what I'm reminded of. When the same damn control input 8 times in a row is the only one that you can do to win, but 7 out of 8 times it doesn't work, and then one time it does work, and you haven't done anything different. Okay. Anyway, folks, I guess when we come back, we'll continue, because obviously I've just made a huge step forward solving the puzzle of how to jump in this game. See you next time.